Good for you. Take attention. Now it's like 5 minutes aside. Instead of looking it up for Super Bowl. Good for you. That's very cool.
I'm so glad we're doing this. Oh, I don't think I'm up first. I almost stole your show.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful with me.
That's okay. We love you. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. All right, welcome to Mater Academy here at City of St. Cloud. I'm your mayor, Chris Robertson, and it is so amazing to welcome our amazing senator, Senator Moody here. I want to go ahead and call out the fact, Soldier City, City of St. Cloud, we have always been focused on our veterans, our military. I know our U.S. Senator loves our veterans, our military. She visited us last year at the Military Museum. We've got her here today talking about the Trump accounts and how amazing is that President Trump and our government has really put that in place. I know we've got a number of businesses that have already invested in these accounts. And, you know, when you invest in our children, you're investing in the future of our country. It is so important to continue to make those investments. So I want to go ahead and welcome her here. I'm not going to go on and on about myself here and our amazing city and our amazing police department here. She's from a law enforcement family as well, but I'm going to go ahead and welcome U.S. Senator Ashley Moody.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Well, happy Friday. I just got here having stayed up all night long in Washington, D.C. to fund law enforcement, which has taken months, but I am with a bunch. We got it done, I am proud to say. Walked out of the Capitol around 5 a.m. and came right back to the great free state of Florida, the most pro-law enforcement state in the nation. So proud to deliver that news. Exciting for our state, exciting for this country. We needed to get that done, and I'm so proud that we were able to deliver. Although, you know, I'm here and joined by a bunch of moms, as you can see. I want to talk about some great things that are going on in our country for kids and the future of this country. And what better way to get things done for our kids than invite a bunch of moms to brainstorm about how we can get that done. And they said, what do you mean? You should be used to staying up all night. You've stayed up all night with babies. I was like, that's true. That is true. And that was harder than dealing with the Democrats all night. So this is exciting today. And I'm glad that you were able to take the time to join us. Today is about our kids, Florida's kids, and what we are doing to deliver for them, to make sure that that great promise 250 years ago that they would have a government that was set up to protect life, liberty, and ensure that people had the opportunity to pursue happiness. And a government that's focused on those things and is actually delivering on ways to do that so that our next generation understands, appreciates, and believes that the American dream is achievable, that's something to celebrate. And so, though I have had no sleep at all, I am excited and energetic to talk about what we're delivering for Florida families on this 250th birthday of our great nation. So today is about them, the future prosperity of this community, the future prosperity of our children and our families. And we're hopeful with the creation of these child investment accounts that they will grow as children grow, and at the time that they need it, they have the ability to invest in their future or allow that to continue to grow. And I will go more into detail, but we know that if we set up a child investment account right now and put that seed money in right now for our kids, if they don't touch it, by the time they're 55, even 60, depending on how the markets do, they could be almost a millionaire. And that is truly a remarkable thing. And really, I have to commend everyone that worked hard on this back in DC to get this done and deliver it. This is something that's going to be a game changer for our next generation. So as Florida's newest U.S. Senator, I was so proud to deliver my vote for the Working Families Tax Cut Act. And there is a bunch of things in there. And I could go on and on. No tax on tip, no tax on overtime, no tax on Social Security, additional educational resources and scholarship opportunities for kids. I mean, I could keep and stand up here and talk a lot about that. But I find when we deliver in one bill, which is great, getting things done, sometimes as they start taking effect, that doesn't resonate and people don't maybe take advantage of what we were able to get done for them. And this is one great example. So in 1 month, less than 1 month, these investment accounts will go live. On our nation's birthday, July the 4th, these accounts will go live. And so if you're a mom of a kid under 18, and again, how it applies will be different depending on their age, but let's say you're a mom of a baby in the last 3 years, not only will that account go live on the 4th of July if you sign up, it'll be seeded with $1,000 and potentially another $250 just for signing up for your kids. That is amazing news for Florida families. And every day, as somebody who served as a judge and Florida Attorney General and a federal prosecutor and all these things, I am very tuned in to all the announcements that are coming out about we discovered this fraud and where all this tax money went, and we've uncovered through this mechanism that this was going to this program and this foreign nation that nobody would ever want this money going to. All of these things, you feel inundated with it every day. And if you're like me, still raising a kid in school, still trying to raise a family and support a family. My husband's a law enforcement officer. If you're like me, you're thinking, okay, so that money could be going and investing in Florida families, and it's going to criminals, or it's going to some other nation, to something we would never even support. Like, what is happening? This is a tethering back. It is a reorientation. It is a getting back to a government that puts your interests first, that works for you, and thinks of our next generation and the prosperity of this country for the next 250 years first. And I just love this. And so we have less than a month to reach every mom and dad out there of a kid under 18 to sign up for a child investment account. This Trump account is so easy to sign up for. You download an app or you go to the website. That is how you do it. You have to proactively do it. I have left you with a form that tells you the 3-step process. And if you do that by age 60, that single deposit of $1,000 at birth could grow to hundreds of thousands, maybe over $1 million, depending on how the market does. That is a jump start on Florida's future. And I am so excited about that, because every child here today, every child out there that hasn't even learned about this program yet, deserves the American dream. And we are going to get back to that promise of this country. And so every baby born between 2025 and 2028 whose parents open a Trump account, the U.S. Treasury will invest $1,000. Additionally, children under age 10 and under who live in zip codes with a median income below $150,000 will qualify for an additional $250 investment. And that's made possible by a charitable donation. And if you're a business and you're watching this right now, and you're like, I want to invest in our kids' future, meaning I want to invest in this country's future, I want to do that, you can do that. You can also donate through this program to kids, and we can help you figure out how to do that if you're interested. So again, this is available to every kid under 18, and this will set them up. Now, we hope that they watch it grow, and we hope that they let it compound until they are of retirement age, 55, 60, and they realize the benefit of that growing nest egg. That's great. But if they turn 18 and they want to use that for college, or if they want to use that to buy a first home, all of that can be used for this without penalty. That's amazing. That is helping our kids achieve the American dream and pursue happiness and have opportunities available to them by resources that we've committed to them at a young age. I'm so glad you're here with me to talk about this so we can educate others across the state. We know here, where I am right now in Osceola County, more than 7,000 babies have been born just since January 1st, 2025, just since I took office. In the state of Florida, 300,000 have been born. So all of them are going to be eligible for that seed money. So if they open accounts right now, let's talk about this community. If every baby that was born just since last January opens an account, this community could immediately see more than $7 million invested in the futures of its children and more than $30 million by 2044. I mean, the numbers are just astounding at what this will do for the strength and prosperity of our children's futures. So this is tremendous news. It is great for the future of our kids. And I wanted to make sure that parents know they can sign up today. So if you're watching and you're excited, which I hope you are, you can go to irs.gov/Trump accounts. It takes less than 10 minutes to do. There is also an app. And for qualifying families, the initial investment will be made available on Independence Day as we celebrate our nation's birthday. That's just an incredible thing. And we're not going to be able to get the news out without everybody helping us do that. And I appreciate the media that is here that will help us communicate this throughout the state of Florida. And I can't think of a better way to celebrate this nation's birthday than by investing in our kids. And now, I'm sure you're tired of hearing from this mom. So we're going to call up another great mom and soon to be mom for the third time, Allison Zur, who is extraordinarily excited about using this for 3 children. Come on up, Allison.
Thank you so much.
Hi, I am really excited to welcome our third baby, but of course I have so much anxiety with the additional expenses that we're expecting. And to be honest, I haven't been so great about investing for my older children, but I am so happy for this opportunity. I'm so thankful. And I will be taking advantage and signing up this baby and knowing that she will start having an investment account from day one. Such a generous account. It's incredible. It's so exciting. I can't imagine anyone missing this. Easy to set up. I already downloaded the app and I hope to take advantage and to continue putting in additional investment funding for the investments as well. And I'm so thankful for Senator Moody and all of her advocacy for helping families in Florida and all over the country, because this is just really exciting. And I'm sorry that it wasn't around when I was a baby. I wish I could use that now. So thank you.
Hi, I'm Lisa Bertosa, and as a local real estate agent for many years now, I see how young people struggle to get into the game of home ownership. And I am so excited to get behind this initiative to not only help our future generation further their education, but also have the ability to use this to get into their first home, because homeowners have 40 times more wealth than renters do. So what better way to set up our future generation than to get them into that home and start building wealth? So this is definitely something I think we can all get behind.
Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon. Thank you, Senator Moody and her wonderful staff for having us here today. And thank you, Matter Academy, for hosting us. My name is Christy. I am not only a mother, but I am also a local business owner. I own Central Florida All-Stars, a gym dedicated to empowering young athletes through the sport of cheerleading. Recently, my eldest son graduated high school. I feel incredibly blessed to have been able to create lasting memories with him, while also providing financially for his needs as he grew up. Children are expensive, and not every family has the luxury for taking time off of work during the summer to spend with their kids, even if they wish they could. I, at times, found myself working late nights and missing dinner with the people who mattered the most to me. Through my summer camp programs, all too often, I see families struggling with difficult decision. Should they continue working and pay for childcare during the summer months, or take a loss in income to stay home with their children? The financial and emotional burden of those choices are very real, and is something that affects many of our local families. The Trump account provides an opportunity for the young families to begin building a stronger financial future for their children. As a parent, I understand how important it is to plan, not just for today, but for the opportunities our children will have tomorrow. There was a time where I even questioned how I was going to afford feeding 3 teenagers and their endless hunger for Hot Pockets and pizza rolls. Every day that I opened the doors to my gym and spent countless hours investing in sweat equity into my small business, I am taking another step toward providing financial security for my 3 children. Like many parents, I work hard to create opportunities for them, and I believe every family deserves tools that can help them build a solid financial foundation for the next generation. Programs that encourage saving and long-term financial planning can help families feel more prepared for future expenses, whether that's education, career training, starting a business, or other important milestones in a child's life. St. Cloud is a rapidly growing city that has never lost the heart and soul of a small town. People from all walks of life and from all corners of the world have chosen to make this community their home. Together, we work hard, support one another, and strive to provide best possible future for our families. I want to thank the families at Central Florida All-Stars for entrusting me with their children. We just wrapped up an amazing first week at summer camp, and in just a few days, we start our practices for our competitive cheer program. And I want to thank my 3 children, Luke, Matthew, and Ellie, for the sacrifices they've made along the way. And in my house, I am happy to report that we are finally moving on from the pizza rolls, but have entered the world of ramen noodles much cheaper, which is obviously college food. Thank you very much.
All right, we have one. Where actually, okay, you want to quit? Okay. She's like, please don't make me go up there. All right. I told them all that they would be the ones to take all the media questions if you had any. And like now they just want to flee. No, I am incredibly proud that we have folks here that are going to help us spread the word. We spent some time together before coming out here today to talk about what kinds of groups would help us interact with families to push this in Florida. I represent the great free state of Florida. I want to make sure our state has more kids on this than any other state in the nation. So if you are a pastor, if you're with a church group, if you're with a youth group, if you have youth organizations, we've heard about that. If you, on the other side, have business relationships or folks that are looking for ways to give back to their communities, we can also talk about how to invest in these accounts. So today is about remembering that this is available and that it's fast approaching and we need to get kids signed up as soon as possible. And then let's start discussing and brainstorming how we can push this information out there faster so that parents don't miss out on time that money can be growing for their kids and their family. So thank you again for being with us today. It's such an honor to be your senator and fight for Florida families. I did a lot of fighting as your attorney general in some of the most challenging times and challenging situations. At the time I was mothering, and I can't tell you what an honor and a privilege it is now to fight for you in Washington, D.C. Appreciate you being here. And we'll be happy to take any questions.